Austin. Well, Charlie Chaplin is one of the greatest cinema directors and actors, known for his classic silent films. The Heartland Festival Orchestra is transporting us to the world of Chaplin's The Kid and the Count, a live orchestra as these films are played on the big screen. And to tell us about their upcoming performance is David Commonday, the artistic director and conductor of the orchestra. Now, tell us a little bit about the musical scores in both of these films.
Well, for The Kid, which is the big feature, the longer film, there's a score by Craig Saffin, who's a Hollywood composer. He's written for The Last Starfighter, a lot of TV and documentaries. Wonderful composer. Last year we did his score for The Phantom of the Opera. So he's brilliant at enriching the action. You know, we're so used to that in the movies with great scores that empower the emotional experience. And that's what he's done in this score for The Kid. And the other one, the shorter feature called The Count, which is a straight-out comedy, I found some wonderful music by Eric Korngold, an early Hollywood composer, came over from the old world. Brilliant music, and it fits perfectly for this straight-out comedy, The Count.
Yeah, I've seen The Count. It is pretty funny. It's funny how they can convey comedy just through the music that we're hearing. And nowadays, you know, we don't have silent films, right? So we may not notice the music and the impact that it's making on the films, but just talk about how much the music is important in the films and how it impacts storytelling.
Well, anybody can experience that by, in fact, just playing on a YouTube, you know, play a movie that you know and play it without the music, and you're amazed. And the other thing to realize is that the acting in the silent films is extraordinary. So Charlie Chaplin, one of the greatest, not just actors, but also director and producer and so forth. But he also started the career of Jackie Coogan, who is one of the most famous child actors. And he was just a mere 4 years old in this role. And it's all about the relationship between the tramp, Charlie Chaplin's character, and this kid whom he finds in the alley. And they bond, he brings him up, the mother reappears, and you're wondering, how's this going to turn out? It's funny and heartwarming. It's actually a fantastic film.
That's amazing. Now, tell us a little bit about the performance of the orchestra and having the live orchestra there while they're also watching the film.
Well, people have experienced this, for example, last year with The Phantom, and they said, well, this was kind of an amazing thing because you have the sound happening in the room where you are. You know, the classical silent film would have a pianist or an organist improvising, but when we have these scores, it enriches the experience. And you know, friends and audience members have just said how exciting it is for them and how enriching. The other thing is that if you're used to hearing the voices, but you have to see them to get the experience, it changes your connection with the visual as well. Wow. So it's a great experience.
Yeah, if you guys have never seen any of Charlie Chaplin's works, I mean, you have to go see it. This is the great opportunity to see it and really experience the music live. Now, I know tickets, a portion of those sales will be going to a charity that you guys are working with, if you can tell me about that.
We always have a community partner. In this case, it's Children's Home Association of Illinois, actually one of our very first community partners when we were founded back in 2009, and we're working with them again. They do great work, and we share proceeds from the concert with them.
That's amazing. Well, how can we get tickets to experience this?
HeartlandFestivalOrchestra.org or 309-339-3943.
Perfect. All of that information is on your screen there. Thank you for joining us here on In the Know and giving us a little knowledge about musical scores and the impact they really play on silent films and films in general. Of course, if you or someone you know would like to join us here on In the Know, go to 25newsnow.com/community. Go to the In the Know tab and submit that form and stay with us because we'll be right back with hot takes, a random trivia fact of the day, and a final check of your First Alert forecast.